Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 3, where we are still in the Ringed City DLC and still having angel problems, even though there's only one of them. And I've gone and asked a friend, and apparently near where the pyromancer shows up, that house that's got one of the little guys hanging off it, apparently if I get onto the roof of that, I can cross the roofs and find the thing that controls this second angel. And that is a thing that I would very much like to find, so I'm going to expend some effort to do so. So, we do, in fact, have to get over there alive. We may be a little poisoned, but that's fine. Poison doesn't really do too much to us. Though still, I should cure it. But I should also not let myself get cursed. So yeah, I can cross these roofs. Get out of here, buddy. And then, in crossing these roofs, I guess I find my way to this route, which I climb. And from here, I guess we drop onto this roof. Oh, yes. Yes. You're exactly who I wanted to see. All right, that is going to make things so much easier. Not having an angel raining death upon me. So, how do we get down from here, huh? I guess we just take this route. And then drop from this route to this route. Ow. Probably should have equipped my silver cat ring. But hey, now we can explore to our heart's content without fear of death lasers from the sky. Well, that's not a very enticing item. Oh, that's right. These guys still exist, huh? Oh, that's right. You've got some reach on you, haven't you? So it looks like 3 hits results in a stagger. Yeah, looks like it might even be every 3rd hit. Oh. Was looking at the health bar, not the enemy. Not always a good plan. Well, let's go ahead and grab this, whatever it is. Okay, that's not that interesting. And how about this? Okay, so that we're going to have to drop to get, but we can easily get up to where we need to drop. And what are you fine folks guarding? Okay. And then we'll grab this. That's not really that interesting. Also, apparently, the corpse of one of those guys that's hanging out in the corner, that might have been what had the slab for if we went and got it ourselves. Because that would mean that it would have actually had a reason to be there. There's still an item on that route. Maybe we're meant to drop to it from the rocky path. And maybe this time we can actually deal with the pyromancer. That would be nice. Hey, you. Cute. Supposedly pushing her from the cliff up here is lethal up to new game +3. That doesn't match my experience, but then again, maybe it's because it's up there and not down here. Up there is probably, well, it's definitely higher. Probably does more damage. No, 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 no. I do not like the second hit of your tennis racket. Bad move, lady. She dropped an item down there. Yeah. I should get my silver cat ring on first and foremost, just in case I end up taking a tumble. There it is. Okay, so there was an item on a route. But it doesn't look like there's... Ah, this might be it. This was not it. But... Okay, we got that. Looks like we can just walk on up the route. I guess I must have just not grabbed it before because I was always getting fired at by an angel. Oh, right. The one time I tried going up the route, I got completely myrtleated. That's what happened. But once we have this, I am going to go ahead and trust that we will have picked this bog clean. Ooh. I'll take an upgrade over a ring I'm already wearing. Very nice. Gets me an extra... Oh, 16 health. 2 stamina. The equip load's nothing to scoff at, though. Alright, well... That's not what I wanted to do. There. Is it like top versus bottom of the touchpad? No. So I was hitting the right side of the touchpad and the gesture menu was coming up earlier. Touchpad button is really imprecise. Just for those who haven't used a PS4 before. It is... Yeah, it's not great. I much prefer its uses as an actual touch panel, because at least there, it's more accurate. Like, by far. And I guess we get to throw some more attempts at these demons. Because what else is there for me to do right now? As far as I know, nothing. But I bet once we get past them, we get into the ringed city proper and out of the dreg heap. But that's just a guess. So we're not going to need our silver cat ring. What are we going to want? I'm sure I'd like to do more damage, but full HP is a bit of a thing. Would that help us at all? I don't think it's really something that I should go for. Like, what ring would be worth using. I want something that gives a tangible benefit. I mean, that is almost 10% more health. Yeah, it's like 9%. Could end up being worth it. And so, down we go once more. Wait. Yes, down we go. Was thinking I should maybe change my spells, but I don't know what I would change them to. Though, lightning tends to be pretty okay against demons. I don't know that it's worth the cast time. Sounds like the other guy might have just... Yep, he did just light himself up. Alright, demon from below is almost gone. Alright, we got him. Now for his pained buddy. Being directly under him is actually decently safe. Ow! That did a lot of damage. Right when I was talking about how safe I was. Ow. 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 Alright, have some of this. Couple more hits and he is down. Plenty of Estus left for the big one. Okay. Great heal. And now for some bountiful light, just to top us off. Okay. Ow. Ow. I would love to knock him down for a critical in this phase. Ow. Okay, yeah, do your fire. Because we are in position to interrupt it. Ow. And yet, still the meteors happen, but apparently they are actually very localized. That is good to know. Ow. Not very ow, just a little ow. But yeah, knowing that the meteors are localized is probably the best thing we could have learned. Because that means we know how to avoid them. We just get out when he's got the ability to move again. Ah! Health. Okay. Ow. Ow. Stop doing unkind things. I get that you're a demon, but come on, man. Ooh, yes, do this. I'm not a fan of this little bit here, but... Ow. We can get in there, do some damage, and then get the hell out. Alright, we need health. Bountiful Light isn't how I wanted to get it, though. Still, it's something. Ow. Okay. Alright, we're good. Not quite as good as I want it to be, but we're okay. Ow. Less okay. Do more things that keep you still, please. I need you to stay still so that I can put damage on you. Ooh, he's doing this again. Ooh. Okay, we got it. Uh-oh. Ah, no! No, no, please, let him die. Please, let him die, please. Yes! Okay, I missed my chance to do a critical on him. But he died. That's what counts. Had I gotten the critical, we might not have had to deal with the meteors. But, oh well. I got him dead. And, yay, Ember restored after we got dead. That's good. That means we didn't lose an Ember for no reason. So let's get down there, get our souls, light that bonfire. Apparently in the opposite of the order that I said the things. So our souls are way over there. That is a pretty good number of them. It's a good enough number that I think I want to go spend some of them. So I'm going to do exactly that. Hello, yes, I would like to level.
Very well, then take none.
Another 100k and we could get another level. But I don't think we have access to another 100k.
How?
I mean, if we sold this, but that would be a waste. Yeah, we can get 65k. Yeah, we can get like 77k. That's not quite 100. Could sell like 30 of these, but that would be wasteful. Do we have anything we can sell that doesn't matter to anyone? I'm sure we've got plenty of duplicate weapons and stuff, but they don't sell for much. I'd need to sell a bunch. So let's get rid of this Dragon Rider bow that's not upgraded, just so that we stop seeing it. Yeah, I don't know that we'd be able to make up the 30K through selling excess equipment. Not even spare rings. They're not really worth that much. Well, these are, but they're also valuable. I'm going to keep those. So, yeah, I guess I just can't get that level right now. Ooh, I bet the demon's soul will transpose into a pyromancy. That seems like a likely thing. Sure enough, it does. Neat. Yeah, I think I'll take the pyromancy over the curved sword. And we should probably use Sister Frida's soul for something. And I guess the great scythes are more interesting to me than the whip. And yet the whip has spell buff, which means it can be used to cast spells. And it looks like it requires faith, which means it might actually be used for casting miracles. How can I... Okay, can temporarily boost the strength of miracles. Weapon and miracle catalyst. Okay. Yeah, sure, let's make it. Spell buff is 136.
I took the choose. Oh.
What's the spell buff of our currently equipped thing? 180, okay. 180 is a little bit better than 136. Just for those wondering. Do we have... Oh, and that's actually been buffed by our having upgraded the thing. That's good to know. Do we have access to anything better? It was 157 baseline. Looks like that is far and away the highest spell buff we'll see on any miracle, or on any miracle catalyst thing. And yet, it's only got a C for scaling with faith. C is not huge. Like, this chime could potentially end up being better. And in fact, the whip we just made could end up being better. Considering 136 is the next highest spell buff we've seen on an unupgraded thing. And it's got a B for scaling to begin with. Did I see an A somewhere? I did. But only 117 base. Though, we only use this for healing, at least at the moment. So it's not like we really need it to... we don't really need a better thing. But if we decide to start throwing lightning spears around, then we might want better. And considering this is a weapon in addition to being a thing, it might be worth upgrading. What's it take? I wonder. Let's find out. Probably the Titanite scales, huh?
Ah, tis good, wasn't neat.
Where did I even equip it? So, yeah, Titanite scales. But we've got plenty, so let's go ahead and throw some this way. And then let's also upgrade one of these cleric's chimes. Just to see what that A scaling might become. Because if it becomes an S, that could be amazing. Do I really want to use it? Oh, well, it did become an S. Using a slab on it wouldn't increase its spell buff at all. That's a little disheartening. Though it would apparently increase its scaling to be even better S. But I think I'm going to go ahead and keep my slabs for now. See if maybe this one also becomes an S. Nope, not even after the slab.
Pretty beep, I don't.
Okay. Okay, let's get on back to the Demon Prince bonfire and then go through where that fog wall had been and probably end up face to face with the actual ringed city, which I have no idea what it's going to look like, but we'll find out. And there was an item just through the fog wall. Oh, are we going to be using that to get down further somewhere? Where's my key items? Am I past them? Yeah, I'm past them. Small envoy body. Body. Banner. Yeah. Ooh. Neat. Oh. So we're going to learn about the pygmy, huh? Very interesting. In Potentia. Wonder if there's anything hiding up here. Looks like no. Unless... Okay, no. So, down we go then. It's surprisingly bright out here. So I guess all these bloodstains are probably from people having cast themselves into the abyss. Gotta reuse this animation. I guess that ring there belongs to the ringed city. Even though it's an incomplete ring. Oh, hey, these guys are back. Will we ever see them in any other context than carrying us from place to place in this game, I wonder? Oh, turbulence. Well, I guess that's the ringed city. Couldn't, like, drop me just a little bit further up this ledge? Ooh. Interesting. Architecture looks somewhat familiar. Struggling to think of where it's reminiscent of, though. certainly not from Dark Souls 3. But I'm thinking Dark Souls 1. Undead Burg, maybe? Or could it be the...
Hark. They brought thee here, did they not?
Yeah, they did.
Dost thou the gods serve, or merely that role affect?
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
A lie. A wretched lie. How wouldst one such as thee do service to the gods?
I don't know. Cast
Scheme
miracles?
is known to me. I know what it is thou desirest. The dark soul. No?
Kind of.
Why else wouldst one deign to visit this dung heap? Give rest to thy falsity. I would be an ally to thee. If it is the dark soul thou desirest, then seek Filianor's church at the base of the cliff.
Okay.
There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken. Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire. Worry not, I am a true friend to thee. If thou art yet human, the urge will soon begin to swell, to curse the gods and bring ruin upon this accursed heap of dung.
Such a pleasant fellow.
Now, yearly to Filianor's church at the base of the cliff to rouse the sleeping princess. If thou yet the dark soul desirest. Now, if the...
Okay. But yeah, everything's too rounded for this to be like the Undead Burg. So, the DLC from Dark Souls 1, I feel like that had a lot of, a city with like a lot of these gazebo type buildings, at least in shape. So maybe that's what this is reminding me of. Is that? Hang on. Wrong. Wrong. There we go. Okay, it's just another gazebo. Like, center frame right there, that gazebo. With my distance from the TV and its semi-blurriness due to distance from my character, looked almost like a skeletal figure rolling its head back in anguish or something. But, oops, I do believe that conversation will finish out this episode just fine. So join us next time when we start exploring this city. See you then, friends.